Hennessy. I love girls, 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 girls I do adore. Yo, put your number on this paper, cause I would love to date you. Holla at you when I come off Thoughtz. I love girls.
What's up, internet? This your boy Hennessy Youngman. You know, I've been getting some emails from some of y'all that say, yo, Hennessy, I'm an artist, but I can't get an art show. How do I get an art show? Can you help me out? The reason why you probably not getting an art show is because you don't know a curator. And curators, they the motherfuckers that decide, you know, what gets shown in the gallery or at a museum, you know. And knowing a curator and making them want to show your art is really important step in becoming a successful artist. You know, most curators is women, right? You know, and you know, even though putting together art shows is a big intellectual endeavor, you know, they still women, you know, and women, they a little bit romantic and shit, you know what I'm saying? So even though, you know, art and shit is up here activity, you know, women's be up in the heart, and live in the heart, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got, you know, a few steps. If you're a male artist and or a lesbian artist, can help you impress a curator and kind of find your way into their world, all right? Let's go. Step one, buy them a rose, you know what I'm saying? A rose is a very loaded symbol with very little room for interpretation, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you give them a rose, there's little doubt about your intentions, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, age-old romanticism never failed. It might be the future, you know, but people still fucking like it's 1771, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, roses is simple, but, you know, shit works. You know, it's worked for me at least. Step two, compliment the curator's hair. Curators spend a lot of time contemplating the aesthetic, and that shit doesn't just stop at art. You know what I'm saying? Even though a curator might look as adroit as motherfucking Velma from Scooby-Doo, you know, they spend a lot of time considering their appearance. And, you know, complimenting their hair shows that, you know, you're considering their consideration of their own appearance. And when you're considering that, it shows that you pay attention to detail. And they like that. All right? All right. On to the next one. Step three. Talk about Camille Paglia. Camille Paglia is a man who has somehow convinced the world that he is a woman. You know what I'm saying? The only other man to do this is Janet Reno. And Hennessy, I got my suspicions about Condoleezza Rice. But, you know, Camille Paglia, he's an expert in gender studies, you know what I'm saying? And talking about Camille Paglia, bringing him up in a conversation shows you're not just some dumb idiot who's learned how to get an art show by watching videos off the internet. Step four, buy a curator a copy of the Sex and the City movie on DVD. Curators are very career-oriented, professional women, you know, and they can equate their own trials and tribulations within the art world with that of Carrie and her gang, you know, and that's surefire gold. Maybe you could even get a date out of it, you know what I'm saying? You could, you know, you can combine this with my next step, which is, you know, 5, get them drunk, you know what I'm saying? You know, women like SoCo and lime, vodka gimlets, or any drink that contains Malibu rum, you know what I'm saying? And if you get them drunk, there's a chance you can, you know. Step 6, cunnilingus. So yeah, you just gotta remember though that most curators are crazier than Laura Palmer and Fire Walk with me. So if you start fucking them and then you decide to show your work with another curator, they may consider that cheating on them. And all this advice I just gave you might blow up in your fucking face. So you know, follow this video at your own risk, internets. And that's it. You know, it's your boy Hennessy. Hope some of this shit works out for you. I hope I see y'all in the Guggenheim, you know what I'm saying, the Louvre, the Met, the MoMA, the ICASF, and the Tate. Hope, you know, I want to see some success stories, all right? If you got any, hit me up, HennessyYoungman@gmail.com. I'm also on Twitter now, all right? It's twitter.com/TheRealHennessy. One love. I love y'all. Peace out.